All right, y'all, welcome to Studio BAM's Mat Roller Balance Pilates half-hour session today. It's April 2nd. Welcome to April. Again, always take care of yourself. If you need to take any breaks, feel free to do that. Use the modifications that work for you. I'll be giving you some modifications, but if you have a favorite modification that works better for you, please feel free to use that. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna push some stuff out of the way. And you're gonna come down onto your roller. You see how my roller is perpendicular to my mat. I'm gonna have that set up for you. I know that some of us are lying down, so we'll just wait to get that situated, yeah? And then you're gonna go ahead and place your hands just on the roller. And you're gonna find an all fours position here, please. Yeah? And then from here, let's just go ahead and you're gonna stick your booty out behind you as you send the roller forward, which means you're gonna roll into your forearms. Just a little bit, so opening the chest. You're gonna pull that roller back in and round the lower and upper spine. And again, you're gonna allow the roller to go forward, leaning into it any amount. If you can't go down too far because it's too much for your shoulders, go where you can go and then come right back up. So you're doing a modified cat-cow. Or kind of like a puppy dog in yoga, yeah? And this is where your cat would come in. And this would be your puppy dog, yeah? And coming up. And coming down, and coming up, and coming down. Yeah, do that for me 2 more times. And coming up. Now, if you need to adjust your roller or your mat, my mat got a little funky there, so I'm just gonna adjust it. From here, you're gonna press more into your left hand, reach the right arm up, dive underneath your left armpit and start to send that roller forward a little bit so you get a little bit of space. And so you're just gonna open up the back here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pull in. Place the right hand on, which means the roller comes back underneath you. Reach up to the sky and dive underneath that right armpit with the left arm, and the right arm can swing forward. And then you're gonna go ahead and come right back up. And then we'll do one more reaching out, and we'll hold this one here so just feel a little bit more opening in the chest. Either palms face down or palms face each other, your choice there. Scoop the belly in and round yourself all the way up. Let's go ahead and adjust this roller so it's in the center of your mat. Yeah. And you're gonna come down to one end. And you're gonna get yourself down onto your roller lengthwise, head fully supported, tailbone fully supported. And just for a moment, just find the posture here, wherever that is today. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a huge thing. Hopefully you have enough arm room around you. Do your best with this. You might need to bend your arms a little bit. So you're just gonna cross your arms over your torso. Yeah, and pretend like you're gonna take off your t-shirt. Obviously you're not gonna do that. You're gonna swing the arms overhead, and then you're gonna drag your knuckles when you can along the ground to come down towards your feet or towards your hips or the end of the roller or the end of your mat. Again, you're gonna cross the arms over. It's like you're gonna take off the t-shirt, and then allow the arms to drape down and circle down by your hips. And cross the arms over, and reaching up and around. Now we've probably crossed that same arm over. On this next one, I want you to reverse that. So if you have been reversing, go ahead and keep reversing. If you haven't, go ahead and cross the opposite arm over, and then open up and slide down. So keeping with that opposite arm over if you continued with that same arm on the other side. Otherwise, keep alternating. And you just got this one more time. So you're just really rolling through the shoulders, opening them up, getting that chest nice and open. And then you'll pause with your arms right by your side. From here, you're gonna think about your thigh bones pointing straight at the hip sockets, heels in line with the sit bones, feet are pointing straight ahead. So functional parallel position with the feet and the legs, just to start off with. Yeah, and see if you can just relax your throat, forehead, jaw, and shoulders. As you find that neutral spine, neutral pelvis, center of the tailbone connects to the roller, back bottom ribs connect, pelvis parallel to the ground. From here, you're going to go ahead and float both arms up towards the ceiling, palms face forward. On the exhale, you're going to reach this right arm back behind you any amount. Keep the ribs dropping down. Inhale the arm right back up. Exhale, drop the ribs through the belly. Left arm reaches back. Inhale right back up. And then exhale, right arm reaches back. Keep the ribs dropping down. Inhale right back up. And then exhale, left arm reaches back. Ribs are dropping. Inhale right back up. You'll pause. Now from here, you're going to send both arms back behind you. And bring both arms up towards the ceiling. As the arms reach back, keep those ribs dropping down. Inhale both arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, sending both arms back. Inhale right back up. And you got this for me one more time, please. Exhale, reaching both arms back. Bring both arms up, and then both arms can come forward and down with the mat by your side. From here, take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop. So you're going to use your arms here to stabilize a little bit. Scoop the belly in. Inhale to hold it, and then exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop the belly. Now left leg floats up, standing strong to that right foot. Inner thighs working. Inhale and hold. Exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale. Right leg floats up. Inhale to hold. Exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, and then left leg floats up. Inhale to hold. Exhale, place the foot back down. Moving on for a moment. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop. And you're going to leave the leg there for a moment. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up to meet the right leg. Squeeze those knees together, ankles together, nice inner thigh connection. Just remain here in neutral, right? If you can. If this feels too much for the back, imprints or spine, of course. Just hold here for a moment. You might notice a little shifting. You're going to try to keep the shape of the legs fairly constant. You're going to move from your thighs. On the exhale, just reach the right toe down towards the mat without bending your knee anymore. Inhale that leg right back up. Exhale, left toe taps down. Inhale back up. Exhale, right toe taps down. Inhale up. And then exhale, left toe taps down. Inhale up. Exhale, right toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, left toe taps. Inhale up. Now flex your feet, and if you like, try to heel tap down now instead, alternating sides. This might feel like it's too far away for you, that's fine, just go back to pointed feet. So alternating sides, scoop the belly in on each exhale. You got one more set here. Exhale, right heel comes down, bring it back up. Exhale, left heel comes down, bring it back up. Pause, place your right foot back down first, followed by the left. And again, re-establishing that neutral position if you got out of it. Now from here, float the right arm up toward the ceiling, palms going to face forward. Inhale and exhale, left leg to tabletop. Now if you'd like, this is up to you, you can connect that left elbow into the mat and just flip the left forearm off the mat. So the only point of contact to that left side is that elbow. It's not a lot of surface, so if you feel you need a little bit more support, left arm can come back down. So I'm going to leave my arm down for those of us who need it. Take a deep inhale here, exhale, an arm and leg. Stretch them away from each other. Inhale, come back in, so the leg bends back in. Exhale, an arm and leg away. Inhale back in. Remaining as stable as you can. Exhale, an arm and leg away. Micro movements are fine. Inhale right back in. Exhale, an arm and leg away. Inhale in, and you got this for me one more time. Exhale, an arm and leg away. Inhale in now. Pause, place a foot down, arm down. That was forearm, was place that down as well. Just same, switching sides. Deep inhale in here, exhale, flip the left arm up towards the ceiling, palms going to face forward. Inhale in here, exhale, right leg to tabletop. And again, your choice, connecting that right elbow to the mat, bring the right forearm off the mat. If it feels too wobbly, place that right forearm down for more support. That can happen at any time. Deep inhale in here, exhale and ascend, left arm back, right leg drifts forward and away. Inhale right back in. And then exhale, an arm and leg away, sink the belly. Inhale back in. Exhale, an arm and leg away. Inhale in. Exhale, an arm and leg away. Inhale in. And you got this one more time. Exhale, an arm and leg away. Inhale back in. Now pause. Place the right foot back down. Left arm comes down and right forearm goes up. All right, from here, go ahead and interlace your fingers. Place the palms behind the skull. And just point the elbows slightly towards the ceiling so you can see them in your peripheral vision. Doing a little bit of abdominal work here. Take a deep inhale and exhale. You'll nod the head around, spine up to your curl. You're going to inhale to hold it, then exhale and sit right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head around, spine up, abdominal curl, looking at your thighs or just above your knees. Try not to see the ceiling. Inhale to hold. Exhale, release it right back down. Inhale and exhale again, nod the head around the spine, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold. Exhale, release it right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head around the spine, abdominal curl. Yeah. Inhale to hold. And then exhale, release it right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head around the spine, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold. Exhale, release it right back down. Last one here, exhale and round yourself up, abdominal curl. Just pause and hold. Breathe. Hold that abdominal curl. See if you can roll up just a little bit higher. Hold it. Inhale in here, exhale, round yourself right back down. Go ahead and place both arms onto the mat by your side and just rock back and forth here on the roller. Head goes one way, hips go the other way. Just smaller rocks back and forth will feel a little bit more like reintegrating the spine to a side-to-side motion. If you want to do bigger rocks back and forth, that's also an option. And then with the big rocks back and forth, you'll feel a little bit more massage in the upper back glute area. Just watch out for long hair, loose clothing. I have a hoodie on, so I'm going to be careful that my hoodie doesn't get caught underneath the roller. It's a little shocking when that happens. And then you're going to go ahead and find yourself back to that center line for a moment. Using arms and legs to help you come off. You're going to roll off to one side without falling off, hopefully. And then you can just send that roller to the side for a moment. Don't let it get too far away because we're going to come right back to it. Once you're down, go ahead and just hug those knees into your chest. Yeah. Big hug, or rock from side to side. Maybe you're taking circles. If you do take circles, be sure you go in the opposite direction. All right. From here, take your roller. So some rollers are a little bit lighter than others, so you can also choose to do this without the roller. It's all good. So you're going to bring your legs to a tabletop and you're going to place the roller between the legs. A couple of options here. So I can have the roller up and it's going to go approximately right here. So the more roller that's exposed at my knees, the less weight it is away from my center. The more that the roller is towards my knees, the more the weight goes outward so it can challenge a little bit. So find what works for you. You can always adjust. I'm going to bring this roller in a little bit. These black rollers are a little bit denser in some ways. From here, we're going to do, most of us have done this with me before. So you're going to keep this shape fairly constant and just send thighs and toes forward and roller forward and bring them back in. So it's like a little target that you're reaching for and bring it right back in. So you're just drifting the legs away and bring it back in. You're going to feel those deep abdominal muscles kick in. Yeah. Right. And again, you can just take the roller to the side, do the same thing without the roller. Notice it's a little bit lighter if you choose to do that. Yeah. And then from here, I wanted a little bit of space for my roller in front, just so that now I'm going to use the thigh bones again. Remember, you did the single toe tap, and I'm going to do a double toe tap down. The roller will be there to support. You'll tap the roller perhaps or not, bring it right back up. So again, this is more weighted, so you might not even go to the floor. That's fine. Right now, I'm not going to the floor. This roller feels, for me, pretty good right where it is. Coming back. Now, if I really want to touch the floor, I'll just push that roller a little bit further away. Just know that it's going to get a little bit heavier. Yeah. So that may not be where you need to be. 12 more times, just really 2. Coming back up. And last one. Coming back up. Pause. Take this roller out. We'll place it to the side for now. And just hug the knees into your chest. Yeah. I'm going to quickly warm up those abdominals. Again. So you're going to bring the legs back to the tabletop position. You're going to interlace your fingers, place the palms behind the skull. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, just nod the head round, squat up to your palm with an imprinted spine. Inhale to round down, so we're going to pick up the pace. Exhale again, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Inhale to round down. And again, exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Inhale to round down. Exhale, round up, abdominal curl. Inhale down. Here we go. Exhale again, round yourself up and extend the legs toward the ceiling at the same time. Inhale to round back down. And again, exhale, round yourself up and extend those legs. Any amount. Inhale to come back down. Exhale again, round yourself up and extend those legs. Inhale to round back down. And again, exhale, round up and extend those legs. Inhale, round back down. Exhale, round up and extend those legs. Inhale, round back down. Exhale, round up and extend those legs. Pause, open the legs, and close. Open and close. Open and close. Open, cross the legs, open, reverse the cross, open, cross the legs, open, reverse the cross. Don't lose your abdominal curl. And cross, open, and cross, open, and cross, open, and cross. Both legs up, roll up 2 more inches. Roll yourself down, hug the knees into your chest. Look right, look left, sway the knees from side to side. Maybe you'll place your feet down, maybe be just outside the width of the mat, flex your feet, and just sway the legs from side to side. Wishful thinking, reformer. Good, all right. So you're gonna bring everything back to the center. Again, you're gonna find that roller, hopefully it's not getting too far away. You're gonna bring this roller up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and imprint your spine. Draw the right leg to tabletop, follow the left leg, so both legs will come up to tabletop. Deep inhale here, exhale, nod the head, round the spine up to your bottom curl. Keep that roller there, draw the right knee to the chest, left leg reaches out long, and switch. Switch, 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 and breathe, and scoop the belly in, and switch, 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 both knees in, round yourself down, you place your feet down, and you just place your roller onto your belly, if that works for you. Again, you can also sway the knees from side to side. Find a moment to catch the breath, get the energy and focus back, because we're not done. All right, float the arms up toward the ceiling. Right leg to tabletop, followed by the left leg. Squeeze those inner thighs together, roll up to your abdominal curl. Then you're gonna send arms and legs away from each other, arms by the ears, legs for 45, maybe higher. Inhale everything back in. Exhale, send arm and legs away, keep the back imprinted. Inhale right back in, scoop the belly, send arm and legs away. Inhale back in. Exhale, send arm and leg away. Everything back in. Exhale, send arms and legs away. Everything back in. Exhale, send arm and leg away. Everything back in, and round yourself down. Feet down, sway the knees from side to side. Arms up towards the ceiling, legs back to that tabletop. Deep inhale in here, exhale, you're gonna round yourself up to your abdominal curl, and extend those legs up towards the ceiling, turn the legs out, heels together, toes apart. On the exhale, you're gonna drop the legs a little or a lot, and inhale them right back up. Exhale, drop the legs. Inhale back up. Sink the belly to drop the legs. Inhale back up. Exhale, drop the legs. Inhale back up. Exhale, drop the legs. Inhale back up. Exhale, drop the legs. Inhale back up. Pause. Bend the knees in. Roll yourself down. Roll it onto the belly for a moment. You can also sway the knees from side to side. So we're going to use this roller for more of a weight for the arms. It's not super heavy, but sometimes light weight does get your body fatigued very quickly. So if you need to opt out of the roller, just place it to the side. I'm going to switch my ankle here and just float the arms up toward the ceiling. And you're going to think about the thigh bones pointing straight at the hip sockets, heels in line with the sits bones, feet are pointing straight ahead. From here, we're just going to do some bridges. Take a deep inhale and exhale, scoop the belly, curl the tail, and roll up to a bridge. Pressing the feet down as the pelvis rise up. Inhale in here, exhale, round yourself right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again. Float your pelvis up, roll through the spine, articulating through. Inhale in here, exhale, round yourself right back down, rolling through. Inhale within here, exhale. Scoop, curl, round yourself up, press down, float up. Inhale the top, exhale, soften, round yourself all the way back down, rolling through. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, curl it down, and float yourself up, pause and hold. Now here, I want you to reach both arms back behind you. Both arms float up. Hopefully you have room for this. Both arms reach back. Both arms come up. 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 Pause, round yourself all the way down. Inhale in here, exhale. Again, curl the tailbone, float yourself up to that bridge. Deep inhale in here, stabilize the roller and the pelvis. Exhale, right leg floats up to tabletop. Inhale, left foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale it back down. Exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale it back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale it back down. Exhale, right leg floats. Inhale, down. Exhale, left leg floats. Inhale, down, pause. Float the hips up a little bit higher. Round yourself all the way down. All right, last step. Deep inhale in here, exhale again. Scoop the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up to that bridge again. Hold steady. Right leg floats up to tabletop. Extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Any amount. Hold there. Reach the arms back. Roller comes back up. Drop the leg down. Flex the foot. Point the foot up. Arms reach back. Arms come up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Arms reach back. Arms come up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Pause. Bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back down. Exhale. Left leg to tabletop. Extend the left leg up. Pause. Reach both arms back. Both arms up. Flex the foot. Comes down. Point the foot up. Arms reach back. Arms foot up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Arms reach back. Arms come up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Arms reach back. Arms foot up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Pause. Bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back down. Float the hips up a little bit higher. Exhale. Soften the sternum. Soften the rib cage. Round yourself right back down. Rolling through. And you can lengthen out the legs here. External internal rotation might feel great. Finding what needs to be released there. And then bring your legs back together. Flex the feet strong in so much that your heels remain connected to the ground. Float both arms up towards the ceiling. Deep inhale in here, exhale. You're gonna nod the head around the spine. You're gonna round yourself up. Allow the roller to help you up. Need to bend your knees, totally fine. You're gonna follow or find yourself in a hollow up and over position here. Inhale, start to hollow yourself back, rolling yourself down. Arms gonna go with you. You're gonna reach your arms overhead, and then behind you. And again, exhale. Arms come forward, nod the head, one spine up. I just lost my headpiece or my earpiece. Coming forward. Yeah, and then you're gonna hollow yourself back, rolling down. Reach the arms back. Arms come up, rounding yourself forward, scooping the belly. Hollow up and over. Last one here, hollow yourself back. Remember, you can always bend your knees to roll down. You might even bend your knees to roll up. And then you can lengthen out those legs. Yeah, and come right back up. Let's go ahead and leave the roller in front of you for a moment. Let's do some extension, and then we'll come to standing. But first, let's come onto the belly, and then center of the forearms will be on the roller. And then forehead down to the mat as long as that feels okay for you and your neck. Maybe you'll float your head in line with the spine to find a more comfortable position, whatever works here. Legs will be turned out so heels drop towards each other. From here, all I want you to do is shrug the shoulders up the ears, roller slides forward. Exhale, slide them down the back. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, slide them down the back. Inhale the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, slide them down the back. You got this one more time, please. Inhale the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them down. Now keep the shoulder blades down the back. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, pull the roller towards you to float the head and upper spine up. Taking a peek of your roller. It doesn't have to be too high. Inhale in here. Exhale, round yourself right back down. Inhale in here. Exhale again. Pull that roller towards you to float the head and upper spine up. Inhale here. Exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here. Exhale again. Float the head and upper spine up. Inhale in here. Exhale, round yourself right back down. Next, we're going to hold. Exhale, you're going to float yourself up. Pause and hold, and lift the lower legs off the mat and take tiny swimming legs from the glutes and the thighs and swim. And swim. Try to keep the torso stable as you swim. And swim. And swim, and swim, and swim, and swim. This is too much to keep your torso up. Go ahead and place it back down and keep swimming those legs. You can even release the roller and place the hands underneath the forehead. So lots of options. And swim, 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 and swim. And swim, and swim, and swim, and swim. Relax the legs, roll your torso back down. Press yourself back to a child's pose, toes together, knees apart. Breathe there for a moment. Yeah. And then just take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you're gonna roll up through the base of the spine, one vertebra at a time. The head's gonna be last to arrive, so to float down the back, chin becomes parallel to the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and come to standing. I'm just adjusting some of these angles here, get a clearer picture. All right, so you're gonna take your roller into your hands. Standing in either direction is fine. You should have your arms down by your side. Take a peek at your feet, making sure they're pointing straight ahead. Yeah? And then you're going to take a little squat with a hip hinge. So you're going to reach the arms up as you squat down any amount and coming right back up. It doesn't have to be too big. You're going to squat down, come back up, squat down, and back up. 2 more times. Squat down, and up. Last one. And up, and pause. So from here, go ahead and place a roller to your left side. Your left hand will be on the roller. I'm going to give you a couple of options, but we'll start here. You're going to keep that right foot firmly planted. You're going to send this left leg back to a lunge. I'm going to get on my mat. So the left leg is long, the best you can. The lunge may not be super deep. I'm not looking for a super deep lunge because we want to work on balance. So from here, hold here. Keep hand onto the roller. You're going to drive through this right foot and then come to standing. Flamingo. Reach that leg back, long leg, come up to standing. This might be just where you stay. That's all good. And you might also lessen the deepness of your lunge. That's fine. If you feel confident there, take the roller into your hands, lunge back, arms reach up, and come up. Arms reach up, leg reaches back, come up, maybe touch the knee to the roller. Arms reach back, and up. Arms reach back, here we go, up, hold. You can even hold here, and maybe if your hand is here, you can release it and check out where you're at. Place that left foot back down. Now the roller goes to the right side. Right hand into the roller. You're gonna lunge back with that right leg. And again, it's not a super huge, deep lunge. And you'll just practice. You're gonna come up to flamingo. And reach it back. Come up. Reach back. This knee tracks over the ankle and coming up. Aiming for the second and third toes, so it's not drifting in or out and up. So you can continue with this. This might just be enough for your balance. If you're ready, you take the roller into your hands, and as you come up, roller comes up. And balance. One side always feels a little bit funky, so work with that. You might need to slow your pace down a little bit, that's fine. And here we go, we're gonna come up, and just hold. Let's bring that roller down. Just realize to reverse the pattern of that, that's okay. A little challenge there. And then go ahead and place that foot back down. Just go ahead and take the roller, walk to the end of your mat. The roller's just gonna go at the thighs. And you're gonna roll down, you're gonna walk the roller down, wherever that is for you. I'm gonna start to walk the roller up. It's gonna feel a little weird and awkward, but don't worry, we're gonna take it a little bit further. You're gonna roll the roller down, and then roll the roller up. Next one, we stay down. You're gonna roll the roller down. You're gonna roll over the top of your feet, and maybe the roller goes onto the mat, and maybe your hands go onto the roller. And just hold here for a moment. Now see if you can lift your heels off the floor, and back down. You might need to move that roller slightly forward, that's okay. Lift the heels up, and heels come back down. Lift the heels up, come back down. Lift the heels up, come back down. Lift the heels up, keep them there, and start to walk the roller slightly forward. Walk the roller slightly back. Keep those heels high. Walk the roller slightly forward, find the balance. Roller's there to help you, walk it back. Heels come down. Use this roller for support. You can bend your knees, legs might be super long. See if you can just drop your head though. And bend the right knee, but keep the left heel and the right heel both onto the floor. Straighten the right leg. Bend the left knee. Both heels remain onto the ground. And straighten up. Right knee bends. And straighten. Left knee bends. And straighten. Pause here. Allow the roller to get away from you. Hands on the floor, shins or thighs, whatever. Shake your head gently no. Nod your head gently yes. Find stillness in the skull and the neck. Maybe bend your knees so maybe the front two bottom ribs connect to the thighs. Maybe they don't, it's okay. Take a deep inhale in here, asking us to roll through the base of the spine, stacking one backbone on top of the other. rolling to an upright standing position. Shoulders float down the back, chin becomes parallel to the ground. Standing up nice and tall, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling as the feet root down through the floor. Nice and tall, and you are done. Good job, you guys. I'm gonna come back and unmute you and also stop